Hello, this video is brought to you by my supporters on Patreon and my members on YouTube. Minasan, arigatou gozaimasu. My name is Kurt. Today is the 14th day of November 2023, and this is my Good Life Meditation, an exercise that I do each and every morning a little bit after waking up. It's now a lot after waking up. It's 5:12 a.m. I can't remember the last time I've done it this late. I took one pass at it and I had the microphone turned on, so I'm doing it again. Anyway, I do this exercise to remember my life objectives and principles, those which are outlined in my book, Going Alone, which you can get a copy of at the link in the description. I highly recommend the hardbound edition. I also use this time to think about the last 24 hours and how I did with the various challenges and opportunities that I met. I plan for the coming day, and I ready myself for death. But before I begin any of that, I'd like to read a poem. So I am going to read, keeping with John Keats today, switching to John Keats that is, I'm going to read a poem called Ode to Indolence. I already read it once, just a minute ago, so I already found the new words that I didn't know, and I'll look those up maybe tomorrow morning before I read it again. It's a good one, poem about what stirs us from our state, our quietude, our quiet states. Indolence, of course, being akin to laziness in a little bit different feel to it. There's a couple words in here that I didn't know. I'll just reread them out real quick. I don't know what they mean. Phidian, I don't know what that is. Capital P. Mask, M-A-S-Q-U-E, I don't know what that is. Forsooth, I think that means soon. F-O-R-S-O-O-T-H. Throstle, I don't know what that is. T-H-R-O-S-T-L-E. Dieted, D-I-E-T-E-D, like a verb. And sprite, doesn't that mean like a spirit? Sprite, it's a drink too. Let's read it through. And unlike I really haven't seen a Keats poem before that has a quote below the title. I do that all the time with my work, but I've never seen Keats do that. The title of the poem is Ode on Indolence. The quote is, "They toil not, neither do they spin." Here we go. One morn, before me were three figures seen, with bowed necks and joined hands, side-faced, and one behind the other stepped serene in placid sandals, and in white-robed graced. They passed, like figures on a marble urn, when shifted round to see the other side. They came again, as when the urn once more is shifted round, the first seen shades return, and they were strange to me, as may be tied with vases to one deep in Phidian lore. How is it, shadows, that I knew ye not? How came ye muffled in so hush a mask? Was it a silent, deep, disguised plot to steal away and leave without a task my idle days? Ripe was the drowsy hour, the blissful cloud of summer indolence benumbed my eyes. My pulse grew less and less. Pain had no sting, and pleasure's wreath no flower. Oh, why did ye not melt and leave my sense unhaunted quite of all but nothingness? A third time passed they by, and passing turned each one the face a moment whilst to me, then faded, and to follow them I burned and ached for wings, because I knew the three. The first was a fair maid, and Love her name. The second was Ambition, pale of cheek, and ever watchful with fatigued eye. The last, whom I love more, the more of blame is heaped upon her, maiden most unmeek, I knew to be my demon Poesy. Poetry. They faded, and forsooth, I wanted wings. Oh, folly! What is love, and where is it? And for that poor ambition, it springs from a man's little heart's short fever fit. For Poesy, no, she has not a joy, at least for me, so sweet as drowsy noons, and evenings steeped in honeyed indolence. Oh, for an age so sheltered from annoy, that I may never know how change the moons, or hear the voice of busy common sense. A third time came they by, alas, Wherefore? My sleep has been embroidered with the dim dreams. My soul had been a lawn bespeckled o'er with flowers in stirring shades and baffled beams. The morn was clouded, but no shower fell, though in her lids hung the sweet tears of May. The open casement pressed a new-leaved vine, lit in the budded warmth and throstles lay. No shadows, 'twas a time to bid farewell, upon your skirts had fallen no tears of mine. So, ye three ghosts, adieu. Ye cannot raise my head cool-bitted in the flowery grass, for I would not be dieted with praise, a pet lamb in a sentimental farce. Fade softly from my eyes, and be once more in mask like figures on the dreamy urn. Farewell, I yet have visions for the night, and for the day visions there is store. Vanish, ye phantoms, from my idle sprite into the clouds, and never more return. Keats has this thing for urns. Of course, he's got that famous poem, Ode on a Grecian Urn. I think it's a Grecian urn. So this one too prevents us with the three shades, so to speak, of ambition. Wait, where are they? There's three of them. Ambition, poetry. Oh, love, ambition, and posy. Posy is a fancy word for poetry. So they stir him out of his peace to think. But just what those thoughts are, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to read it a couple more times. But I see the setting, the urn, the three shades, so to speak, and the thoughts that come. We'll get the vocabulary and another pass at it tomorrow. But for now, let's do the good life. As for last night and yesterday, slept good. Yesterday was a good day. It was day off. Did a lot. No particular ambition. Didn't get ambushed by anything in particular. No challenges in particular, I don't think. Good life. My 8 objectives are to be always ready to die, to make good and effective use of time, to develop and maintain good and sound life principles, to cultivate good emotional reactions, to perform good actions, to recognize true limits and true opportunity, to do just one thing at a time and do that thing slowly, deliberately, and carefully, and to always maintain my balance, even when the wave comes and tosses me around. Okay, the 35 principles are war, reason, homunculus, Anchorhold, home of good and evil, purpose, atomic principle, principle of nature, pirate ride, maturity, social principle, principle of family, public speaking, temperance, life will not go well, the horror show, that which must be born, the feast of woeful, distraction, agency and the great indifference, the best seat in the house, the restless man, the path of wildness, the great life adventure, the risk of avoiding risk, sin and damnation, complete oblivion, script writing, the bullseye-ing, the season of philosophy, the uphill climb, arena and utility, nothing is enough, the principle of fun and being ready. Speaking of stumbling, I stumbled there twice, didn't I? But got my back on my feet with hardly with missing a beat. Maybe you wouldn't even noticed. Okay, as for today, today's an interesting day. It's my day off. Well, not a day off. I took the day off. I have an appointment with my doctor. I took the whole day off, though. So I have various things I'm going to do. I'm going to meet to speak with someone about my coming AI presentation this coming Friday, which I'm looking forward to doing. And I'm also going to begin in earnest to wind down America and wind up Japan beginning in 2024. 2024 will all be about the transition. So I guess I'll use the remaining month and a half of this month to wind everything down here. That's a good way to do it. the remainder of 2023 to wind down America, and then 2024, the transition year, which means getting rid of stuff, organizing things and sending things over, and then making the transition, getting the family, wife and daughter overseas, and then I'll be on my own here and get that all set up. So that's a good way to look at it. Wind down and up. And then 2025 will be the start of the year of Japan for all of us. America will be in the rearview mirror at that point. You know, that's the plan at least. Am I ready to die? Are my affairs in order? Yes, they are. Are my relationships sound? Yes, very good, very sound. Is my life's work done? Yes, it's complete. Yeah, I'm ready to die. Without a single backwards glance. I don't want to die. I still have a lot of stuff I want to do. But if it comes for me now, then I'll let the ocean take me away. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Be safe, but not too safe, and try to prepare for the coming wave. Take care. I will move forward and up. I will rarely stop, and I will never